welcome back to Freestyle Friday. Today it's another morning session. Today we're gonna be doing a light makeup. I'm not gonna do a lot, just a little. I kind of feel like playing in makeup today. I straightened my hair. Yes, I did. Sorry,
I didn't.
Yeah, I straightened my hair. I straightened it for almost honestly just for the sole purpose of cutting it. I need to get a trim. I don't like trimming my hair when it's curly. It's just too hard. So I'm gonna give myself like a trim, take like an inch off. I took some off already. It's really long. Yeah, really grew. So yeah. So we're not sure. It's humid outside, so this is not gonna last anyways.
I will not be doing that until November.
My birthday tomorrow, or what?
Tomorrow's Daniel's birthday.
Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 43.
Now we're a year again apart.
Yeah. We have this weird moment where
I feel like I'm 2 years older. Then all of a sudden I'm back to normal.
Yeah, someone asked
a question.
Yeah, someone did ask a question. There's a couple questions people ask us. People ask us how old are we? As I said, I'm going to be 43 tomorrow. Kara is
23.
It's a lie.
No, I'm 44.
She's 44 years of age. Just a couple questions.
Ray. This is what I use for my. This is what I use for my no makeup. It's just really contour.
It's a good palette.
I just use this like for everything.
It's like my Ray BH Cosmetics.
It's like a contour palette and a highlighter, but I just use it for everything.
Right.
I use it for eyeshadow and everything. Right. And so if I really just want to look like I'm better than I look now,
right,
then I just throw this on.
It's from Teresa. Said team. It's on our introvert video. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it above me. Team introvert over here. Laugh out loud. Question: I watch your videos and I know your story. What are your plans for the future? Living situations / jobs, taking marriage or families out of it. I still don't understand why people aren't watching your videos. Your content is awesome. You ever thought about doing a podcast? So thank you so much, girl. Right. Why are people not watching? No, it's fine. No, but we talked about this yesterday, and a lot of the reason is that we are in kind of a somewhat, and there's lots of videos we're talking commentary videos, but we're kind of in a category of our own. It's not really, but there's a lot of different communities out there, obviously, right? So there's like hair people, there's makeup people, there's eating shows, mukbangs, ASMR is a big thing. These are all, and there are podcast style videos, but there's a lot more of those. Other ones are just much more popular. So I think that just it's just not as popular right now, I guess, you know what I mean? Once people watch us, though, they're like, oh, we're hooked now. We're gonna I love it. But I like to talk about, I think that we like to talk about real stuff. It's just, you have to go with what your style is. If you're someone who likes to do eating shows, then do the eating shows. If you like to do hair. You have to be true to who you are. That's the most important part, is that you have to be true to who you are. And I feel like, if we all of a sudden just started doing just hair and just makeup, while we love that and while we do that on Freestyle Fridays and stuff, a lot of times, it's not exactly like, I wouldn't say like that's not all I want to do.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
No.
But it's fun to do because we know how to do it, right? We know how to do our hair. We know how to do our makeup. We have a lot of good, you guys know we used to be makeup artists, so we have a lot of good tips we can give you guys and stuff.
But I didn't become a makeup artist for a reason. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
I still don't. You know what I mean? It's just fun to do every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I still don't want to do that.
But yeah, I think that it's just one of those things where like, why are people not watching? Like, why are we gonna have like a big amount? How long have we been doing this? For like a year? I don't really know. What I do know is that it's really important for us to have good. I don't want to just do something because it's popular.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just do, and that may sound crazy to some people, but I really don't want to do something just because it's popular and go way off of what I like doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that it's just always important that if you love what you're doing, then eventually the other stuff will follow. So I'm not really, we don't get so tied up in numbers, although we do look at them because it's important, right? So we do look at numbers. We don't get so caught up in, all of that. But we do want to build and grow. We want all of that, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, no, we're fine. No, we want more subscribers and more views and all that. But I feel like that comes in time.
Yeah.
Particularly when you have shows like ours where we're just talking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing other things. It's just that I'm just not into I'm not into eating food. Eating challenges. I'm not into ASMR. I'm not into doing makeup all the time. I'm not into doing hair videos all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to me, those things are what interests people. That's why they do them. But it's just not for me. It's just...
I watch those. Well, except for the eating shows and stuff. But I do watch hair and makeup. Look, I've been a fan of the hair YouTubers. I'm a fan of the makeup YouTubers. I really think that a lot of people out here are very talented and... so I'm I'm subscribed to a lot of them. So it's not that I don't like it. I love it actually, but it's just not something I think I would want to do. And I'd much rather just risk the low subscribers right now. Than, and wait to do something I really want to do. Or stick to stuff I really want to do rather than just go outside of what I want to do just to get subscribers. If that makes any sense. I don't want to be just like that.
Because I don't want people to think that this is who I'm always going to be. Like, say like you do something that you do to get subscribers.
Like if all of a sudden we start doing hair.
Right. And then all of a sudden you don't want to do that anymore. Right. Then you'll lose your subscribers anyway because people will be like, oh, that's why I watched you.
Right.
I watched you because you were doing hair and now you don't do that anymore. So that's just how I feel about things like that. Yeah. Like, it's just like I don't want to do everything for subscribers. You have to do what you like.
You gotta be true to yourself. That's the most important part.
Right.
That to be true to yourself. For those of you that do watch us and comment and all of that, we just we appreciate you. Yeah. We really do appreciate you, So but that will all grow in time. I feel like you also have to. This is a realm of work that we've never done either. Like, we're not social media people. So it's a whole different kind of like area of work that we're not really genius at yet, So we're kind of learning from other people too. And you mentioned, do you ever think about doing a podcast? Podcast is what I want to do. That's really what I've always honestly wanted to do, and eventually do like interviewing people, like having people on to interview and stuff like that. So yeah, podcast is definitely something in the future, probably near future. So then you also said because you know our story and what we've been through and stuff. We've shared that with you guys. What are our plans and stuff is what you're asking. What are our plans outside of family, having a husband and children and stuff? So what do you think? So plans are interesting because we've made plans. I've made plans before in my life, right? I've made many plans in my life, and sometimes plans don't work out.
Yeah. I just kind of look at, like I told Danielle before, I look at plans as like sort of goals.
Yeah. Like
you know what I mean? You can make them, but it doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're always going to get it the way you want it. Yeah. And it's not going to come at the time. A lot of times it doesn't come when you want it to come.
Yeah,
or how it comes. And so you kind of have to make plans, but I think plans are good to keep you going. Yeah. Goals and stuff, but yeah, I do think that most of it is just
like, I like having a direction of where I'm going in life. Like, I like to at least know what I want, so I do know what I want in life. As for like job wise, I think you mentioned that career, jobs / living situations / job. So I would So
I want to work for myself. I'm never going to work for someone again after this.
Thing is that
that's my goal.
Like, I've had jobs all my life. Like, I've had jobs all of my life, and I've worked with great people. I've worked with great people. I can't sit here and say that I absolutely hated what I've done. All the jobs that I've had, which is not like a whole lot. But I think there's a point in time where I just don't want to fill out another application. You know what I mean? Like, I want to work for myself. I would like to just be the owner.
I don't even want to give a resume.
Yeah, I'm not
even into resumes anymore. Like, I want to own my own company, do my own thing, make my own money, because I feel like
I never bet on myself.
You know, working for people, unfortunately, they still have control over your life.
Yeah, they always will.
They have control over your retirement. They have control over how much you make. And to me, I'm just over people telling me how much I'm worth.
Yeah, if you're not into ownership and you don't want to do that.
But I'm tired.
I get that.
But for me, I am just tired of people telling me how much I'm worth.
How much you're worth, yeah.
And no one's ever paid me. And I've been paid good in my life, but no one's ever paid me what I'm truly worth.
Yeah. So I don't know. The living situation, excuse me.
And no one ever will, though, by the way.
Right.
That's just the truth. If
you work for someone,
if you work for someone, you will be working for what they want you to make. And then if they get tired of you, they will get rid of you. And so for me, that is I'm just done with that feeling.
Yeah. So, you know, I know this kind of sounds kind of maybe a little bit, and I'm a pretty grounded person, so is Kara. And so it might sound a bit flighty, a little, like I say, risky or something. But I'm not. I'm more just trying to see where things fall, like just kind of organically. I know it's time to get out of this. I guess if that's what you're asking. So I know it's time to kind of get out of this and move on and all of that. That's definite. This is really, we don't have to be here. But first of all, we're perfectly fine to not be here. So I think the next stage, I can't really eliminate when you said don't, taking family and stuff out of it. I can't really take family and stuff out of it. So
no, because that is my next thing.
My next step is family.
I've already had what most people had early. Yeah. So like where most of my friends got married and had children in their 20s, early 20s, or even weren't married but had kids. Yeah. I haven't had that. So I've had a lot of single time. Right. So what people are now heading to, I've already had. You know what I mean? For so long. You know what I mean? And so for me, as far as like career is concerned, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to work for myself and make my own money. Right. You know what I mean? But as far as what my biggest goal ever would be, it would be, I do want to get married and I do want to have kids.
That's a goal for me.
And it's a goal. I think that it's also important because you got to have, I feel like it's good to have a partner. Yeah. And a person that's around you all the time. I think if you want kids, I think it's important that you have them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And nothing to me trumps that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't not even money, because money, look, I'm a money person. I love money. And me and Daniel are pretty good with money. Yeah. But I love money. You know what I mean? I won't do anything for it, but I do love to make money and to save money and to hopefully soon invest money and to do all that and be a business owner. So I want that. But nothing means more to me than
we're setting ourselves up for success.
Like marriage.
It's really important.
What that is, because at the end of the day, you can't even take money with you.
It's really hard to take that out of
people that are going to be there for you, and that will be like your husband, your kids, your family, your mom, your sister. You can't take any of this with you anyway. The only thing you take with you is your memories. Yeah. And that's it. You know what I mean? And so...
And I've experienced, like Kara was saying, like we really have experienced, like we moved to a big city and tried, did our whole makeup thing. Like we did a lot of stuff that even some of my friends weren't able to do because they had children early. And, just that stuff happened in their life. They didn't kind of take the plunge. Life happens. And we were lucky enough to be able to do something that's exciting. Yeah. You know what I mean? And move to a big city and try something new. And, behind the scenes, we have plans to get to move on from this. Yeah. But, really, honestly, Kara and I are, like we said, we don't have to be here. So it's more convenience at this point. At this time, it's not financial anymore. It's more just convenience of it. And then not to mention, it's just fun to live with my sister. Yeah. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. Like, I room with my sister. Like, that's not groundbreaking. Yeah.
I don't honestly want to live alone.
I don't like the,
You know what I mean? I like living with people. You know what I mean? Like, I like having, if I don't have my sister, then I'd have to have a husband. I'd have to have a husband and some kids and a dog or something. I cannot just be someone just at home.
I think it's fun to live with
being by yourself all day.
Like Kara and I have a really good time. We have a really good time, and thank God that we get along so well.
And we have opposite schedules too, so we don't really
see each other.
We see each other, but not like that. Danielle works at night, and I work during the day, so we see each other in passing.
Yeah. So although we live together, it's Still enough space.
I'm about to go to work. She's just coming back from work.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think like for me, my goal though is to get married and have children.
But job wise,
but it's funny. At the same time, I love being single. There's comfort in being single because you don't have to, because you can work on careers.
You can do it,
and you don't have a schedule that you have to. You don't have anybody you have to be responsible for or to answer to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's the greatest part about being single. That's why I like it. You know what I mean. But on the other hand, I don't want to be single forever. Like I think there's a time when you should be single. I think there's a time when you should not be single. I think that when you're in between like careers and stuff and sometimes it's good to be single.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you can focus on yourself. Yeah. But now I just kind of realize like you don't know when things are going to happen. Like, I didn't know any of this was going to happen to me.
Well, that's the thing about what I'm trying to say about plans though. It's so hard when you discuss plans because it, like I said, I've made plans in life and they didn't quite work out. You know what I mean? Some did. Some plans worked out perfectly fine and it's okay. But this current circumstance, like this happened out of nowhere, which makes me believe that I need to drastically change the way that I think about jobs. I need to drastically change about the way I'm thinking about my future when it comes to financial wealth and generational wealth. Like I'm in a position, my frame of mind now is, I used to not to take my time. This is the longest time I've ever taken on myself in my life, and I love it. Right. And so I think that when you're trying to achieve like I'm trying to be wealthy. Okay, wealthy. So that's gonna take some thoughts, some investments, and and
also I want a wealthy husband. Me too. And the thing is about that is I want to attract who I am. So I want to have wealth so that I can attract that as well. You know what I mean? And wealth comes in different ways. Like they always say, like what is when you say you want a prosperity? Prosperity is everything. It's not. It's good health, good wealth. It's good family. It's everything. So when you say you're prosperous, you're really saying that you're living a life of abundance. Abundance just is everything. It's everything. It's everything that is good. Right. That you can have. And to me, I feel like I want individual wealth. I want to be look, I've always wanted to own something. Yeah. And definitely a home, but I've always wanted to own a business and work for myself. There was a time like there's still sometimes I feel like I want to be a wife because I do want to be a mom. I don't care if I have to adopt some children. I'm going to be a mother. And the thing is I want to be a good mother. Yeah. I don't want to be a mom. This is the reason why I want to be a housewife. It's because I don't want my kids to have the rest of me. I want them to have the best of me. Right. You know what I mean? And so I feel like, especially when they're of a certain age. And when they go to school, you can do, things. But when they're like the little, that's kind of where I want to be in their life. And so I want a husband who can afford that. Yeah. You understand? But I also, for myself, I want to own. I want to own a company. And
Karen and I, we talk about this
with my sister because I feel like I always believe in having business partners and a business partner you trust. Yeah. And so I do trust my sister, and I do trust that we're going to have that. I don't know how that's going to come about, but I do know it's coming.
And I have ideas of what I want, what I'd like to own. We have some things that we want to pursue. Yeah. That are. Hopefully we can bring to you guys at some point, probably sooner than later. But we would like to invest in something that is sellable to you guys and to people out there who are interested in certain products and stuff. So so we're definitely interested in product development and stuff like that. So, but when it comes to jobs, I mean, like, was it Teresa? Like, I don't know if you've ever felt this way, but. I'm really kind of over jobs.
Yeah. The word job just kind of makes me ill.
I want to own. I want to.
I mean? My next stop after this is myself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So we got another email question. Person who remains anonymous. Says, if a woman you are dating tells you about when a man approaches her or compliments her, is she saying this to the guy she is dating because she wants to show her loyalty to you? Or could it be she is tempted to go out with the guy, so the guy she's dating better step it up, laugh out loud. So basically saying is when women bring up other men in front of you, if you're a guy, this is a guy, if women bring up another man in front of you, what does that really mean? Right? And so I think that Yeah, it can be one or two things. Either she's not that into you and she's trying to veer you away from her, or
she's thinking about somebody else.
She's thinking about somebody else. I mean, it could be thinking about somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm. She's thinking about somebody else. I mean,
if you're her boyfriend and she's bringing up like guys, you know, that compliment her and stuff, yeah, she might be trying to give you a subliminal message. Sorry, a subliminal message to tell you, hey, you know what? Guys compliment me all day and you're not doing it, or you know what I mean, you're not doing it. So you might want to step up your game a little bit because other guys looking out this thing as a game. Like I think if you're with a woman, you should know.
Oh, I thought I read that wrong.
Okay, well,
I thought you were saying that if she brings up another guy, it's like a guy she dated before. I thought you meant like an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, I misread that. So I was wrong. That's not.
Okay.
My opinion was wrong. Okay. She's not thinking about somebody else. I thought you were talking about ex-boyfriend.
Oh no. He's just saying that if you're with the woman and then she brings up another guy, then is that you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why is she bringing up the guy? Well, maybe she's just she could be trying to just veer you away from you know what I mean? Veer you away from her. You know, maybe she's just not that into this person.
Or she could just be trying to make you feel like
jealous.
Yeah, like trying to keep your mind on her because other people like her.
Other people are looking at me, you know, so pay attention to me. You know what I mean?
But I always feel like when people do that, they're not doing that.
You always feel like people do that?
No, because I think that when you're dating someone, you know that other people find them attractive. They don't need to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime someone tells you, like, I'm intelligent, okay, then there's some part of them doesn't really feel it because they had to say it. Like, so I feel like with that, when someone does that, it's because they feel undesirable.
Yeah. And they're feeling,
and they want you to desire them,
but undesirable in their own relationship with the guy. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's honestly just someone trying to make you jealous.
Or maybe she saw you look at somebody else.
Yeah.
And now she's like, trying to make you aware that people look at me too.
Look, somebody's looking at me too. Yeah, that could be.
You know, men sometimes do that.
You know? If she's talking about other men, complimenting her while she's with you, she's just trying to make you jealous. She's trying to make you jealous.
Probably
like,
nobody's complimenting her.
Probably no one's complimenting.
Not even you.
She's trying to give you the hints.
Right, not even you.
Yeah.
You're not complimenting her. That's why she brought it up.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to help us grow. So we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.